What's going on, peeps? Mastermind here. Today we're going to be reviewing Doom. I'm going to do this in 3 minutes, so let's get started. So Doom is finally here. Now last E3 we did get the first glimpse of Doom, and of course we've had several betas that I've played. I haven't really spoken too much about what my impressions are, but I did enjoy the betas and I was really excited after seeing the E3 footage. A lot of people didn't agree. They felt like the game didn't feel like Doom, but anyway, the game is actually here right now. And the first thing I want to talk about is the customization in Doom. There's quite a bit of it in both the single and the multiplayer campaigns. You can customize your guns, each individual guns. You can give them different colors, different patterns. Same thing with your character. You can do this while you're waiting for a match, and I think it's really cool and it adds a lot to the game. Also in the campaign, there's a lot of customization as well and a lot of upgrades. You can mod your guns, you can upgrade the mods that you actually have. As far as the campaign is concerned, it is really intense. A lot of enemies coming at you from all different angles. It's really frantic, really intense, and exactly what Doom is supposed to be. I know a lot of people were kind of concerned about this, but there is no need to worry anymore. The game is really fun, really intense, and with all those upgrades and all the things that you're able to do, it doesn't really take away from the action, because everything they give you actually goes in perfect pace with the type of enemies that are coming at you later on in the game and the different kind of obstacles that you're faced with. There's quite a bit of platforming, so later on, like, you get a double jump, which is really cool. And speaking of the platforming and some of the cinematics, it kind of gives you a break from some of the intense action, so it's not 24/7 100% of the time where you're just bombarded with enemies. You do have a break in the action with some of the cinematics, but the cinematics aren't like the focal point of the game. This isn't Mass Effect or The Last of Us where it's really depending on the story. This is more depending on action, but there is a story there that is interesting. As far as bonus features are concerned, there is a stage customization mode called Snap Map, and it's pretty cool. From what I understand, this is the only feature I haven't messed with, but you can create your own stages and play other people's stages as well. As far as multiplayer is concerned, there are 8 different multiplayer modes. You have your run-of-the-mill team deathmatch, domination, you have a kill confirm type of mode, and then there's a real interesting one where it's a freeze tag where you literally freeze your enemies and you're able to thaw out players on your own team. But what separates Doom from every single other first-person shooter out there as far as its multiplayer is concerned are the demons. This is really the coolest part of the game. I know a lot of people didn't like this. I think it's great, and it really separates Doom from every single other shooter out there. Some people are going to complain and nitpick about some of the load times between modes or a few texture issues here and there, but there's really not much to complain about here. If you're looking for something different than what's currently dominating the first-person shooter scene, or if you're just a big fan of Doom, I highly recommend picking this up. It's got good visuals, great sound, and tight gameplay to add to the intense action on both multiplayer and single-player campaign modes. Doom gets a 9 out of 10. Thank you once again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Click like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Mastermind out.